Greetings. Hello, I'm Milo. Welcome to my stream today where I play odd games. Yes, it's usually retro games, but today, well, here's the thing. After my recent bouts with cat-based games and other things last week, I played, Lady Frog and Ladybug and that kind of thing. I was like, I don't play enough games where the protagonist is non-humanoid. So too many humans in games. I want to play as an animal or some other kind of, object. It happens. But the retro game scene for this category was pretty limited. So instead, I went to itch.io, a hub for small indie projects and games, which is a pretty cool place to get little fun experiments and things. So I just searched by animals and looked around in a few categories, and I came up with a short list of games that I thought might be interesting. So let's get started, shall we? Hopefully, since we're running PC games, I always seem to have technical issues with that. So I'm just capturing my whole screen. All these games are full screen mode, so fingers crossed they should display properly. But yeah, here we are with the first game, Fish Upon a Star, by Sayuri Fujimoto and Princess, aka Princess Axolotl, who also publishes games on itch.io under the brand Girl Software. So this is 2016. It's available for PC, Mac, and browser through the Unity web player plugin. Min is joining us. My little kitten is on my shoulder. You can't see it, but here she is. Hello. What you gonna do now? You got a plan? You wanna get him all up? Just gonna jump off. Okay, see you later. So let's get started. This, according to the description, is about an interstellar fish mom playing hide and go fish with your babies. And I believe this was, I didn't write it down, but I think this was part of a game jam. It was like around Mother's Day. And so it was games themed around motherhood. And they've interpreted that in this case. Oh, the camera's quite sensitive. I don't think I even need to hold shift to swim faster because I move pretty quickly. I'm having a real issue right now because the camera movement is opposite to what I expect. So when I move my mouse to the right, the camera moves that way, and I expect it to be the other way around, if you see what I mean. So I'll just have to adjust to that. Okay, so. Oh, and click to hear children. Oh, there you go. By hear, they mean actually visually represent a sound, which is fun. Video games. Alright, well, I see two of them already. I wonder if their locations are randomly generated. Or if it'll be the same every time. Who knows? Hello? Oh, that one's filled in on my UI up there. So, yep, and now it's following me. Excellent. We're gonna get those babies. Nice color-coded babies. Okay. Oh, I wasn't actually hitting shift, I was hitting caps lock. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I just want the prompt to disappear, really. Yeah, there you go. Nice clean screen, no UI. I enjoy it. Oh. This control confusion is really throwing me off. Okay. Babies, come on. They're slow. They're slower than me. I hope it's not possible to lose your babies. Now, of course, we're in space, so you can infinitely scroll around. There's no up and down. That's a really good, accurate representation of what actual space travel would be like, isn't it? If you're not affected by gravity. Of course, there's lots of planetoids around here, so you'd expect some gravity, but on the other hand, they're very small, so maybe not. Yeah, incredibly small, actually. I do like the whole space ocean aesthetic. Just coral growing out of asteroids randomly. There's a TV trope, isn't there? Space is an ocean. I knew it. I knew there'd be one in this tube. There we go. And that's where you get space whales and space manta rays. Oh, that's lovely. Seeing all the notes of different colours come out together from your line of babies. Also, clicking does seem to create a note in the music. I don't actually know. Yeah, let me know if anyone's watching. Gibbon's not here yet, I guess. Well, maybe I'll just refresh my stream. Maybe it's not up to date. Yeah, but let me know how the audio levels are, because since everything's in full screen, I can't see my OBS window with the relative sound levels. All right, that's all the babies. Hello, babies. I know Minna's sniffing around. Now she's drinking out of the lid of my drink bottle. She's technically not supposed to climb on my desktop, but I'm going to let her just for now, because otherwise she might do something even sillier. All right, where's the last fishy? Behind here. What are you doing? Yep, she's licking my drink bottle lid. That's cool. Okay, last fishy. You win. Press enter. I'm not going to press enter just yet. First I want to see... Oh no, don't stand on my keyboard. Oh. Yes, I think that was... Okay. Don't think she's caused any problems. Yeah, let's just fly around for a little bit longer. Explore this galactic space. Not galactic. Hello. So cute. Alright, I guess that's it. Press enter. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, like I said, this was a very small game jam game. So, Short Experiences is the name of the game today. So yeah, that was Fish Upon a Star, which you can find at the Voxel Collective page. Oh no, I did write it down. So Voxel Collective is the group that put together the Mom Jam 2017, which this game was submitted for. And it's hosted at their page, so you can go there if you want to try that one out. I guess I just quit now. Yep. Okay. So by looking up the creators of that game, I found another one that kind of caught my eye. I think technically... What? I swear I've opened this before. Technically, its protagonists are human-ish, but I figured it was good enough to play anyway. What are you doing, cat? Apparently one of her favorite things to do right now is jump up on this short bookcase in this room and knock a small ceramic teacup to the floor, because we found it in a few mornings just on the floor. Yes, okay, so this game is called Gay with 3 Ys. 4 Ys. Ah, okay, I wrote it down wrong. This was 2015 by Girls Software, aka Princess Axolotl. And it's about this... Okay, so a game... Yeah, made by Princess, featured textures by Jenna, get 50 hearts and avoid sentient antimatter clouds. And our 2 space surfer girlfriends here are Iris and Poppy from the game description page. So let's go. Okay, click to move. Whoa, okay, so we can rotate, that's good. Click to sort of accelerate in the direction you're facing. Oh man. This is one of those physics simulators, isn't it? Okay, it's all around. Okay. So there is actually instructions. Shift to stabilize, WAS to turn, ESC to pause, mouse to look, click to fly, right click faster. Okay, let's go faster. This might be a problem. So I'm using a Mac, and I'm using the Magic Mouse. Now, whoa, okay. I got boosted. So this is a little bit similar to Fish Upon a Star in the sense of like strange cosmic spaces. Anyway, I'm using a Magic Mouse, which you can click and right click and scroll, but you can't click at the same time as you're right clicking. Now, often the default USB mouse that you might have has two separate click buttons, right? Oh boy. And you can use both of them at once, which I think might be what they're expecting you to be able to do here. So you fly and then right click to fly faster while you're holding click. But I can't do that with my mouse. This has actually tripped me up on a couple of times. When I played Sequest 1992, which I haven't really talked about on stream yet, but I've done pixel art based on it. I've reviewed it on my blog as well. That's a cool game that I found on itch.io. And that has click, right click, and I think even middle click as well as controls. And it was very awkward to do with my mouse, but luckily there were button control options as well. This is really difficult. I don't think moving the camera actually will help much at all. I should control everything just with the orientation of my... Oh no, but the camera doesn't move at all. You always have to manually adjust. Yeah, this is a real challenge. I think that's the point. Okay, go this way. Oh, that's a sentient antimatter cloud. Must avoid it. This is very cute though. I like the protagonists. The one at the back, I'm gonna assume that is Poppy. Reminds me of one of the cousins from Katamari because of the rings around her head, although she does have a spherical head, unlike the cousins, which are normally more cylindrical. As for Iris, she just has one big eyeball, which reminds me of... So one time when I was in Japan, I bought a phone charm, which was a character that had a large head that was just an eyeball. I think it's either a character from something or some kind of yokai take. Could even be from, Gegege no Kitaro or something. Okay, bit stuck here. Cool. Well, I don't think I'm going to be getting 50 hearts today, but let's just fly around for a bit. Why not? I found some giant donuts or toruses. There's some chains of pills, which kind of reminds me of certain kinds of bacteria. I can't remember which ones, but they look like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah! Going too fast. Shift. I have to move my keyboard. I'm getting some bad muscle memory here. Woo! Okay, so if you hit the boundary of the play area, you get rebounded at speed. It's a bit like Star Fox, I guess. Gibbon's still not here. What is taking him so long? Oh my gosh, this is really difficult. Oh boy. There's no music either, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, little bounce sound effect. What else have we got here? This looks like something you would make in high school science class out of styrofoam balls and skewers. Not really sure what it represents though. But we do know that the textures were by Jenna. And there are some nice textures. We've seen them all over the place now, but you can see them on these cubes as well. Bonk. So this is a very cute concept where, yeah, obviously the key is to fight with the controls, which I'm not doing a very good job of. Ah, fly through this ocean of space. Oh goodness. Okay, yep. Oh, at least get one. Oh, I think I just got hit by the antimatter. What does it do? Let's find out. I'm going to fly right into one. Hey, buddy. Come get me. Come get me. I do like the trail that you leave behind. That's very cool. Unfortunately, it disappears after a while. You can see the edge of it there, catching up with me. Just like in that lasso game that I played in 40 games. It would be cool if it was all the way around the entire map as you continued. Oh, they kill you. You fall into pieces and die. That's too bad. Do I get to respawn? I guess not. Restart. There we go. So we gotta restart all the way from the beginning. Oh, and we're in the nucleus of that thing at the start. That's cool. Yeah, back to 0 hearts. Well, there was one more thing I wanted to investigate before I stop. Yes, it's those 3. No, it's one piece that's all curled together like a weird Mobius strip, some kind of Celtic design. Nice. I like it. Nice textures on this one too. Whoops. A little bit stuck. Okay, cool. Alright, let's call it there. That's gay, 4 Ys. And check out Girl Software for this game and others like it. There was another one that I noticed that was... I don't remember what it was called, but you play as a pink marble who is able to do computer hacking. And that is very much a non-humanoid protagonist, but it actually costs money and I wasn't ready to drop money on it. But I guess that's the thing, like, you look at the author's free games and if you like them, then maybe you're more willing to spend money on it. So these two were pretty fun. Maybe I'll look into that marble one in the future. Okay, let's play another thing. Okay, so the next one that I've got here is from 2017. It's called Nitro with a Y. Let me see. Considering I can hear it, I can't do windowed mode. Can I swap to OBS and see how loud it is? I can, and it's quite loud, so I'll turn it down a bit. Cool. That's good. Glad I was able to figure that out. Some apps will stop playing music when they're in the background, but not this one. Alright, so this is Nitro, and you can tell very easily from playing it that it is inspired by something. Hold on, that resolution's way too high. Let's turn it down and we'll get some better performance out of it. That's still widescreen, isn't it? Oh, there's a window thing here. That's okay. Alright. Oh, input. That's helpful. Controls mapping. Oh yes, it's recognized my DualShock. Good. Well, then we can figure it out as we go then. Alright. Go. No, not continue, because I did a bit of a practice. Although it doesn't look like I really picked anything up, but anyway, new game. Oh, we can choose. We can choose the face of our cat. Oh, we can also be, what's that, a bunny? Maybe a dog of some kind? No, I need to be the cat. I think default is fine. Cute feature. Alright, so this is a game very much inspired by Spyro the Dragon. And that's the only reason I put Spyro the Dragon as the game I'm playing on Twitch right now in the little game picker thing. Because none of the games I'm playing are high profile enough to have an entry in the Twitch database, but you can clearly tell, okay, I can charge, I can glide, I can use breath, which in this case is a electrical breath, not flame. Oh, that little creature that's following me around, the Sparks equivalent, I guess. That's the other face that we saw. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but yeah, this is a one-to-one Spyro homage. My one criticism so far would be that the cat does not have any features on its face that would suggest that a butt attack would be effective, like Spyro's got the horns, right? Anyway, we've got fodder here. Knock them out. What's that? Oh, what? Oh, I guess Spark's bot will pick those up when I need them. Clever. Sparks normally eats the dragonflies, right? Even if you're at full health. Anyway, Spyro's great. I really enjoyed playing those games. I played them relatively recently. Although my playthrough of the series is now complete over a year ago. And yeah, I really enjoyed the playstyle of it and how you can charge around everywhere. It's very dynamic. Spyro's got a range of abilities that suit his character design, which is why I sort of pointed out that Nitro here, or whatever the cat's name is, doesn't have a corresponding physical feature. Okay, everything's in development right now. I wonder if there's any worlds I can get to, but yeah, this is the hub world, the way it looks, all very, very reminiscent of Spyro. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's very clearly inspired, very, very clearly. And the developer's not ashamed about that. They say so on the game page and on their websites and everything. So, well, I might as well tell you, you can find it at Ohira Kyo, OHIRAKYOU is the Itch.io creator name, and this guy is also known as Joseph Brazil. And yeah, he's got this game in active development. It's getting regular updates, and it's going to be a paid product eventually, and he said that there will be a demo available. And at the moment, what is on Itch is, I guess it's from a little while ago, but yeah, we've even got underwater swimming, different kinds of jars. Yeah, as you can see, it's all very Spyro, but I'm digging this a lot, because if you manage to do a good job with replicating the Spyro formula, then that's great, because the classic Spyro games, there's only a few of them, right? You've got the 3 on the PlayStation. The GBA ones were a decent attempt at replicating the formula, but isometrically, so it doesn't feel the same at all, and that has its own problems. Gibbon says, wait a minute, this doesn't look like Spyro, are you sure? Looks very much like Spyro to me. Yeah, as I was saying, this is a Spyro homage, and since none of the games I'm playing today have entries on the Twitch database, I've just picked Spyro because this is one-to-one a Spyro equivalent. So there's a safe down here, but I can't break it by charging into it. Maybe I'll be able to unlock it later. Little robot fish, that's very cute. What was I saying? Yeah, so there's another trilogy of games on the GBA, but you've also got the one from the subsequent generation of consoles. Enter the Dragonfly. I don't remember the name of the developer right now, but that was a pretty decent kind of attempt to replicate Insomniac's Spyro games. What's this? A key. Floating key. Yeah, it's not as good, and it has problems, and it has bad performance and loading times and stuff. Wow, I really like the camera in this, actually. It's very snappy. Very easy to move around. Oh, that was interesting. The electrical charge jumped between all the different pots, so I broke them in succession. So Gibbon was late here because he was taking a nap. Fair enough. Hope it was a nice nap. Had a good sleep. Naps are underrated. Although whenever I try it, I end up feeling worse at the end sometimes. Like I sleep too long and I get too hot. That kind of thing. But yeah, this is a really good Spyro clone. Ooh, what's this? It's one of them egg bandits, isn't it? But in this case, it's a rocket snail. So you got to take the inside corners to beat these guys. And if you can, try and get them to jump over a gap, because they're much slower at jumping than Spyro / Nitro. Oh, even the name, actually, now that I think of it. It's only 2 letters off Spyro. Isn't it? No, 3. What? Never mind. The English language, it's harder than you think. Oh, that's interesting. I'm stuck in a little glide loop here. That actually did happen to me once or twice in the Reignited trilogy. So even that's not perfect. I think the 3rd game especially had more bugs, because it was done later and under crunch, you know. That blight on the industry. There we go. What did I get? A golden gear. Lovely. So that would be equivalent of eggs or whatever collectible you have in the game. Yeah, it was eggs in the first game, which is where the bandits come from. And then it was orbs in the second one. And the third one was, oh my goodness, what was it? Thing is, it's so unimportant, it just left my brain, I guess, when I wasn't playing it anymore. It's gotta be something. It was baby dragonflies in Enter the Dragonfly. So Year of the Dragon, you were running around collecting... Given, help me out here. Thing is, I played Spyro 2 twice, once on the original and once on the Reignited. But I've only played the 3rd one once. Alright, time to explore a new area. Yeah, then you had A Hero's Tale later, which really wanted to do its own thing and change up the formula. Which is fine in its own way, but then if what you're looking for is a game like the original Spyro games, then it's not that. So it really depends what you're in the mood for, but I think Enter the Dragonfly has maybe aged better, to be honest. If only because the originals are so well regarded that one that's much like it is a good thing. Alright, let's go in that gap, see what happens. Okay, it's another world that is not ready yet. So it's interesting. Apparently this guy's got the whole hub world planned out and modeled out, and is just going to fill out the content as it gets created, which is an interesting way to do it. I'm really pleased with the performance of this, actually. It's playing very smoothly. The controls are good, the camera movement is really good. And it's not making my computer slow down at all, which is the other thing I was afraid of when running OBS. Oh, Gibbon cannot help me with my question. He was not a Spyro kid. He's played the first couple, but it's been ages. Was considering picking up the new collection at some point. I would recommend it. It's a great way to experience the classic trilogy. They really updated it a lot in terms of graphics, if nothing else. Yeah, everything's in development. That one doesn't even have a name yet. It's just called Underwater Level. Ooh, what's this? Zap. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. It's so satisfying having Spark's bot running around picking up gems, or in this case, what are they? Nuts? Screws? Diodes? They kind of look like they'd have some electrical function. Have I finished the soul zone? Yes, I think so. Ooh, we can go over the waterfall. Woo! Yeah, that was kind of pointless. Now we have to go back. That's okay. Just traversing the space is a big part of the fun of Spyro games, in my opinion. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I've even got the little jump at the end, which in Spyro you have to press triangle to do, but in this you just tap jump again, and Nitro does an extra little hop at the end. That's streamlining the process in a way I appreciate. Oops, okay. So the best way to get distance is charge and then jump, and then glide. And then do the hop. There we go. So that's another level that's not completed yet. How do I get up there? Can I climb a tree? Ooh, I can climb a rock. This reminds me of Ukulele, where you could sort of climb any geometry you wanted as long as you could get to it. And that was really fun to kind of try and exploit. What's this? Oh, I thought it was a thing, but it was just a bit of scenery. Classic. But yeah, Spyro I think is one of my favorite 3D platformers in general because of the way they've sort of tailored the protagonist to the experience in terms of your abilities. Running, flying, breathing fire. It's all really fun to do. And speaking of Ukulele, they do a decent job there too with having protagonists whose design informs their abilities. But in Spyro's case, it really... the whole charging around and gliding thing is just so much fun. Hope I'm selling it for you, Gibbon. Okay, so we haven't gone up here yet. This is another thing straight out of Spyro. The upward wind thermal things that can lift you up. I am totally going to 100% whatever's in this demo because I'm having a good time. Except I can't get to that one gear over there. Okay, so I've been through here, right? I just hadn't been on... yeah, that was a shortcut. The air current was a shortcut to get here. But now I've been through everywhere. I'm missing one. Oh no, this is always the bit where, you know, this inevitably happens whenever you play Spyro. You search everywhere for all the gems, and you get to a point where suddenly you're one short. You have to scour the whole level looking for it. They added a thing at some point where, whoops, oh boy, let's not jump off now. I managed to cleverly make it here, so if I leave before getting the gear, that would be very stupid. Yeah, they added a feature in certain games. Sometimes it's only after you've almost completed it, where you could press a certain button combination and sparks would point towards the nearest gem. That doesn't appear to be possible here, unfortunately. So maybe I'll have to call it quits, but there should be 2 other gears that I can get. They must be hidden very well. Let me see. This didn't have an actual level, did it? Let me just check the itch page real quick. Nitro. Available now is the game's first hub world and a full level. So there is a full level. It's called the Scrapyard, and I cannot now leave until I find it and play it. Forget about that last gem. It's not important. I need some content. I need to find that level. So let me see. I've explored here. I've been... is there a level in here? Whoops. Whoa. Messed up the camera a little bit there. There's no world down here. So that was the big tree trunk. I gotta find it. I just need to find it. Back through the gem cave. So it's not down there. that said it was in development. Ah. Hey, come on. By the way, this is a game that I had on my list for cat games when I was talking about those. I don't know if I mentioned it at the time. Nope, that's underwater level. That's just a cave with gems. Oh my gosh. I can't even find the level that I'm supposed to go to. Oh, okay, what's that? That's new. If I go down this wall, I can get around here. I think I saw something over here. Maybe not. Oh well, let's go for that other thing I saw. Oh yeah. Having that final little glide thing on just like jump, that's a really good change. Alright, this has got to be it, right? Because there's no way back if I fall off here. The scrapyard, let's go. Cool stuff. Alright. Oh. Okay. Bit of a game freeze when the lightning struck. Hello. Naughty robots. Hello? Oh, it's like my zap charges it up or something. So don't breathe on these guys. Oh, I died. Didn't notice my health dropping. Yeah, in the original game, sparks would change color when you got hit to show you how much health you had left. And so now my spark spot is yellow. Oh, I got back up. Got some zombie robots over here. Alright. Oh. Graveyard. It's an interesting choice for a first level, but I suppose this might not be the first level if you're actually playing the game properly. It might just be the first level that he was able to complete for the demo. See, Sparkspot has not only turned red, but now has an X on its face. Could use some fodder right about now. I like that a ghost of a robot is like a hologram. It's cute. Spiders? I'm not sure why there's wooden barrels and metal jars. Maybe only the metal jars carry the charge to the next thing. That's actually one change that wasn't in the Spyro games. The fact that you can breathe on one jar and then the one's next to it break. That's unique to this, and that's a fun little change that really works well, I think. Okay, so this statue is holding a gear. Gonna have to get higher up and then land on it somehow. I didn't actually check, but can I... Yeah, these are too close together to just walk through. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. Did not expect that. Okay. Oh. Tricky platforming. Oops. Okay. Good. Checkpointed here. That's nice. How did checkpointing work in Spyro? The fairies. You had to find a fairy. And then you'd be able to restart from there. Whoopsie. Oh my goodness. Ah! Sparkspot is on its last legs. Oh! Seriously. Very rude. Okay. Whoa, I feel like I have too much momentum for some of these jumps. There we go. There's a way to knock these guys out. Oops. Yeah, very tricky platforming. Again, more than what you would hope for in a first level of a game, but might not be the case. It's a nice little mechanic. Knocking the heads into the bubbling goo. I really need some fodder though. I haven't seen any in this level at all. I'm not sure what to do, because all these bars are blocking my way. Oh, maybe I'd go from up there over to there. Gotta be careful with your charge. Oh, yes, that was the answer, but very precarious platforming. Alright, Now, if Sparks is completely knocked out, he will no longer pick up gems for you. Interesting. Bit of environmental, not exactly storytelling, but maybe gameplay tips. Those little splashes are kind of telling me what to do. Okay. I don't think I can make that jump, but yeah, let's go for it. Nope. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. I respawned with a more healthy spark spot. Bust. Bang. Well, I don't know how to get that. Let's continue. This level, at least, seems to be a little bit lacking in the more open areas that certain Spyro levels have. But equally other ones don't, so it's fine. Just depends on which game you're playing. There's different kinds of levels that you encounter. It does have that feature where you sort of double back on yourself at different locations. So by advancing to this stage, I'm now above the area that I was at the start there. That's very Spyro thing. Okay, so right now I could fly over to that statue and grab the gear, or I could fly over there, I could climb onto this roof. Let's do that first. Generally, each level will have one main objective and then other optional objectives, and they'll all give you a gear the same way, or, you know, an orb or whatever it is. But completing the main objective that is usually set up for you in some way at the start of the level. Oh! Hit me with a scythe. Nasty little trick. But yeah, completing the main one will give you the portal out of the level. That's how it usually works. Oop. Okay. Well, now what? I guess I have to do that again if I want to get back up to then reach other parts of the level that I was in before. Oh! That web kills you. Did not know that. Oh, but this gate is open now? Yeah. Open this gate. Great. So that'll help me get up a bit easier. Now, what do you think this sort of material is that's marking the floor? My guess is raspberry jam. Raspberry jam always reminds me of Peter David's Star Trek comics of the TOS movies era. Because there was a character in that called RJ Blaze, a Federation ambassador, whose unique status put her at odds with Captain Kirk a lot of the time, which led to some interesting personal dynamics. But it was like a running gag about what her initials stood for, RJ, and it was eventually revealed that Her weirdo hippie parents gave her the name Raspberry Jam. Whoops. Okay. Her presence also meant that you didn't have everybody just wearing the uniform all the time. An important part of any Star Trek property. Have at least one character who's not in uniform. I.e. Counselor Troy, 7 of 9, Quark, whoops, Neelix even. Ah, tricky jump, okay. Where to next? There's a whole area over there that I haven't got to yet. Maybe by traversing the rooftops. Or maybe... Yeah, reading those comics, and I originally read them by borrowing a book out from the library. That's how I was introduced to Peter David. And then I went on to learn that he has done a whole ton of stuff in the comics industry. A lot of licensed things. But whatever license he is put on, I think he usually does a good job of it. Usually. Do you think I could double back and then make that jump? Guess it's worth a try. Some tricky level design platforming. I like it. I like it a lot. Spending a lot of time on this game, but I think it's worth it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty iffy. I might make it, but I could equally spend a lot of time trying and not get anywhere. Anyway, that was the Peter David comics tangent. Yes, what a name indeed. That was the joke. Alright, let's try it. Oh, not quite. Alright, well. That's obviously not the way forward. It seemed to be a self-contained alcove, I think. So I think... I'll try following these Raspberry Jam spots for now. Whoops. They might lead me on. Usually when you enter a spiral level, an NPC will appear and tell you what the main objective will be. Oops. Oh no! Ah, bugger. Now what? Ooh. Ah, that's how you get this. Ah! Wonderful. 2 out of 7. I wonder what the pickaxes mean. I believe the store description does mention environmental storytelling. It does. And yeah, that is something I've noticed a little bit going on here. Okay, what was I doing? I'm here. Now what? There's got to be a way to do that. Of course, Peter David is also the one behind Gibbons' beloved Spider-Man 2099. Whoa. Is that right? Or one of the people. I think it was a team of 2 usually. They got him back to do part or all of the storyline to Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, or its sequel, I forget which. This looks like it should be possible. Gibbon agrees, he writes some really good stuff, yeah. A little bit stuck. Okay, cool. Gonna charge my way through this goop. Yeah, I read one of his Star Trek novels. It was Imzadi, which is quite well regarded, but I don't know. I had some problems with it. But that's okay. Oh! Alright, one more try, and then I'll see where else I can go. That's a good thing about spiral levels. well, lots of 3D platforms really, but Spyro does it well too, is giving you a lot of different things that you could do in a level. Though having said that, that main objective is always kind of mandatory. Alright, so what we're going to try and do is get from this post to that area there. I think I can make it. Cool. Didn't even need to charge. It was an easy jump, really. Why is there still no fodder? I just have to die to get my health back. Did Spyro ever have a spooky themed world like this? That's the thing. I played through all the games in the series, every single one of them, once, and now I feel like I don't remember them very well, which is a shame. Maybe I have to play them again. It's like all the specifics have just left my brain. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, I really liked playing them, but it's not one of the series that I've been, like, really obsessed with for ages, so I haven't absorbed everything from it, I guess. There we go, we found a bat. It gave us some health back. Time to explore. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, there's another good thing that this game does that the original Spyro games didn't. You don't have a life counter. This is a lesson that modern games have learned that I appreciate very much. Lives, nobody likes lives. They're an outdated concept. They don't make your game more fun at all, ever. So just get rid of them. You don't need them. If you die, you respawn at some point. It's fine. This is another reason why Rayman Origins is better than most other modern platformers, because, whoa! A lot of modern platformers are in a legacy, a dynasty, continuing from an older franchise and bringing a lot of baggage from the older franchise along with them. Oh gosh, was I supposed to do that way? Well, there's another way to go, I think. Oh yeah, Gibbon says, yeah, Peter David was the sole writer for the duration of Spider-Man 2099 and the recent runs as well, and yeah, even wrote On Edge of Time. And his Hulk stuff is a bit air as well, in Gibbon's opinion, though it's pretty well regarded in comics circles. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, he's got a wide range of coverage for the work that he's done. I don't see any other way to proceed. This web is going to hurt me every time, but if I can pull off the right dash jump, I think I might be able to make that. I took a bit of a damage boost, so that hurt my chances there, I think. I think it might be possible. It's very tricky though. This is sort of, you know, I've been saying how much this copies the Spyro formula, but it's almost like it's assuming that you've mastered all the Spyro games and how they control, and it's continuing on from that, so it's like a masterclass of Spyro style platforming in certain sections. So that might be one thing that Joseph Brazil might want to look into, is scaling back the difficulty a bit. But at the same time, I do appreciate the challenge using those Spyro mechanics that I've said many times over this stream so far. controlling the character is one of the great strengths of the series, and the way that he moves. And it does test you. It definitely tests you, but there's nothing that tests you this much in any of the main Spyro games, I think. Whoops. But that's another good reason why not having lives is not going to hold you back here, because no matter how many times you fail, it's very quick to try again. I didn't know I'd be spending so long in this game on this stream. There's more things to get to, but this is really good, so I'm going to stick with it for now. What's the time? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You probably don't want to see me just fail the same jump 45 times in a row, but okay. Ugh. I tried to step back to avoid that, but it still hit me. So you get an audio warning that that is coming, but then do you really have enough time to get out of the way? Maybe I should be going faster through there and avoid them that way. Oh my gosh. What else did I read by Peter David that I enjoyed? So there was a Little Mermaid miniseries I think Marvel Comics put out in the 90s after the release of the film, and I enjoyed that. That was really cool. And that was by Peter David. So yeah, it's mostly comic stuff that he does. I need to get around to reading all the Little Mermaid comics and watching the tie-in animated series. Nah. And playing the game that's based on both movies. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay. So this time we're going to speed run this bit. Or maybe I could go up this way instead. See, that's a new area down there. I feel like I want to go higher though. That might be like a distraction. I still got hit. Alright. Hopefully that thing's spent. Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness. What's the problem? Oh. Oh goodness me, I unlocked this and I didn't even notice. So where does that take me? Here? Yeah, okay. Maybe I only just unlocked it. So that's the shortcut. Now I don't have to do that section again, thank goodness. What are you? Some secondary objective, I guess. Ah. Oops. Ah. Just trying to get to the end of the level now. Let's ignore the side stuff. Let's just progress. Yeah, and I gotta say, to return to an earlier topic, Peter David's TOS movie era comics is probably what made me love that cast, because before that I just wasn't that into the original series at all. but that's how I found a reason to like the cast, was reading the extended universe comics. I also like how they're set, I guess after 4, before 5 and 6 had been made. Well, that's when they were being written, is before the 5th and 6th movies. So there's a plot line where they have this crew member who is prejudiced against Klingons. And they also have a Klingon crew member adjunct for a while, long before Worf. He's like a defector. And this guy who's racist against Klingons. What's this bonfire? What is this, Dark Souls? Yeah, and so the racist guy gets called into Kirk's office, and Kirk's like, just because this guy's a Klingon doesn't mean you should treat him badly. Klingons are people too, blah blah blah. Even though, spoiler alert by the way, even though they killed my son, I don't hate the Klingons, so why are you being such a jerk? We're in an enlightened future. And then Star Trek 6 comes along, and what's the Kirk's main plot line is he hates Klingons because they killed his son. So comic Kirk was a more mature and developed character than movie Kirk. What's the dealio? Oh, there's like an outline there. Is that a gear? Is the gear gonna appear? Oh, what's this? Giant hand? Kind of figured that getting here would be the objective. Sometimes it is that it's simple. Oh. Sometimes it's not that simple. Okay, I see a giant robot head. Hang on. What about the slam move? We haven't tried that. I've pressed every button now and I don't think I have a slam move. Can I check the settings? Inputs. Control mapping. So we have jump, glide, glide jump, swim, charge, zap, move. Yes, I have mastered moving. I'm really glad this supports the DualShock so natively, it's really nice. Yes. Oh, show totals, select. So no slam, I guess. There's my totals. So what do I have to do here? Gibbon says, yeah, this level is gigantic. Yeah. It really is, isn't it? We're all the way up here now, and I should be able to do something here. There's Mr. Grabby Hand. Oh, the portal. Shall I fly to the portal? Grabby Hand did not grab me. Wait, is this how I entered the level? Oh, switches. I'll do that. Huh? Okay. I got a gem. Oh, return to hub. What? Okay, so that does something, and then that changes. What does that change? I don't know. It changes the portal, so I can't go in it. But what else does it change? I don't know. I guess I've done this level. So I flew back here and returned hub. Yeah, so I'll do that. There we go. That puts a nice cap on the Nitro demo playthrough. This is a really cool little game. Oh yeah, I did get that key, but I didn't find any way to use it. Anyway, it's still in development. Keep an eye on it. Looks really cool and quite, yeah, very well made, sure. Given saying stuff about Star Trek, he says one thing that's bad about Star Trek is that the people in charge of the films are different from those in charge of the shows, are different from those in charge of comics, novels, games, and so on. And so the various media strands sort of fail to align a lot of the time and often just get straight up ignored and contradicted by the next show/film to come out. Yeah, that's kind of the nature of all expanded universes for franchise media, really. So That's definitely the case with Star Trek, but it's equally for a lot of stuff. An exception. Gibbon says that Fox and I guess Disney now have put all of Aliens and Predator under the Alien/Predator under one creative unit who make sure stuff lines up now. Yeah, and I know they do that for Star Wars too, but then yeah, I don't want to get into Disney Star Wars right now. But yeah, good music in this, good gameplay, very excellent little game, very happy with it. So, but it's time to move on. Yeah, that was really cool. Good job with Nitro, Mr. Joseph Brazil. So, what are we playing next? Okay, we're playing that. What shall I do about that? Okay, it saved my tabs. That's good. Is there a way to like go into full screen mode? Yes. Oh, but it still shows the whole bar. It's dumb. But I can zoom in that, can't I? Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Next game we're playing is A Day in the Life of a Sea Witch. Hold on. Whoops. Whatever, it's fine. What if I do this? Does that actually change how it displays? Whoa, what? Stupid mouse. Oh, it does change. Okay, that's good. So that's what I'm going to do. This is a little bit of dynamic zooming that you can do in Mac OS X. Okay, I don't need my mouse. Okay, it's back. Great. Let's go. Day in the Life of a Sea Witch. Uh-oh. How do I go? Go. Dang it. Give it a moment to load. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go. So, why don't we just read this to start with? There is a lack of bitsy mermaid games, so of course I had to make a game about a Cecilia that featured mermaids. Special thanks to these tools, and etc. So this was a jam game for a monthly Bitsy jam. So Bitsy is a game engine that you see a lot of on Itch.io. Oh, the full screen button. Oh, I should have done that. Yes. Okay. Hopefully that looks fine. Yeah, Bitsy. You're just moving your character around like this around a screen. And in this case, it's sort of a little hack to make it into a dialogue scene. So let's go. The Sea Witch, a powerful entity feared and revered by every creature in the whole ocean. They say you mustn't seek them out, but if you do, you must be very careful. Tricky people, those witches. Be ready to lose something in exchange for their service. They will turn you into a polyp if you give them a bad Yelp review. So this is very clearly trading on Disney's Little Mermaid kind of lore here. And now, deep in a cave on the edge of Mermaidia, a lone mermaid seeks to make a deal with the devil itself. Nessie, you gotta help me. Come on, I just need a teeny tiny little totally minuscule potion. Sandy, that's a lot of work for something I don't think you even need. Plus, it's dangerous. You can just admit you can't do it yet. You're still learning and stuff. What? No, I can do it. I'm super good at potions. It's okay to admit you can't do everything yet. I totally can do it. So you'll make it? Are you sure that's wise? Isn't it dangerous? It's totally okay if you don't make it. Just you wait. I'll make it. I'll show you. Yay, thanks. You tricked me. I love you too. Heck off, monster. I don't actually have all the ingredients for this kind of potion, though. My mom used up all that was left. Where can you get them? Here and there, around the town, I guess. Well, I'll help you. Thanks. Where should I start? Well, I need Gelidium longipes. Okay, you can count on me. Thanks. Now that Sandy is out of the way, Nessie can go peacefully find all the dumb ingredients. The magic bubble should help to locate them. You need the full ingredients: a glowing tear, a shiny coin, some colourful scraps, some jelly toxins, a sharp tooth, a pretty pearl. So this is a Bitsy game. You just walk around, you flip between different screens, and you go up and interact with people. In this case, there's little dialogue screens like this. Hello, sir. Sir Arthur of Mermadia Yard. Better not be doing anything illegal. Of course not. Now, everyone has multiple dialogue strings, so keep talking to people until they repeat. That's my advice for this game. And yeah, it's the same. So this game, 2018, playable in a browser, for the May 2018 Bitsy Jam, whose theme was Ocean. It's made by a person called Onion, also known as The Onion Boy, who uses they, them pronouns on their profile. You found a purple sea urchin. And speaking of that, one of the tags for this game is ace/arrow protag. So that's one thing. But also they have the everyone is non-binary tag. Now, I do know from some dialogue, because I did play through this game myself a while ago, that the protagonist at least is non-binary, but possibly some other people are as well. And we might notice that as we go on. But it's not like a big deal or anything. Shh. Whoa. Shh. Gobi, what are you doing? I'm trying to listen to this cool podcast. My earbuds are kind of messed up, but I don't have any other ones, so... Oh, I'll leave you to it. Yes, thank you. Hey, I'm going to bother you again. Okay, cool. So this music track is a little bit repetitive. Hopefully it doesn't get too ear bleedy over the course of the game. Hi, Ines. Hey, Star. OMG, I'm going to be planning the best party ever. Is there an occasion? Not at all. Starlet jumps and throws confetti in the air. Oh, alright then. Nessie picks some of the confetti up and puts it in their non-existent pockets. So that's the colourful scraps. We're one ingredient in. Good luck with the party preparations. Thanks! I do like how you can... This is sort of a zoom out view, and then you go down and it kind of zooms in. But my character is tiny. By the way, Cecilia, which we mentioned in the description of the game, is like a merfolk, except instead of a fish bottom, they have an octopus bottom. So basically, Ursula the Sea Witch in The Little Mermaid is a Cecilia. It's something from mythology, just as a merfolk is. Oh, Gibbon says that Windows has the zoom thing now too, actually. That's good to know. Windows is really catching up in a lot of ways, isn't it? It's a mercat. Kitty cat. Meow. You can sort of see it has a fishtail there. Very cute. Oh no, this kelp is blocking my way. I'm going to talk to everyone on the seabed first. Hello, Whiskers. Hello, Nessie. Thanks for that potion last night. There's no problem. My claw feels so much better now. I'm glad to hear it. Let me know if you'll be needing another one. Will do. Have a nice day, Nessie. Thanks. So yeah, this game very much has a sort of personality clash a lot of the time. Nessie seems to be quite introverted and has a bit of, you know, she has to interact with everyone else, of course, in her life, in their life. Gosh, why did I do that? That's terrible. Anyway, here's Sandy. Hey, Nessie, I'm like so close to finding the jelly, long pipes, seaweed. Thanks for helping out. It's totally no problem. That's a whole kind of gosh, it's like Nessie is Daria in this situation, and Sandy is I'm just thinking Sandy because she's another character in the show. What was the name of the cheerleader character? So bad with names today. Or objects that you collect in Spyro 3. Equally, both of them. AJ, hey Ness. Hey. Did you see? See what? My band's poster. We're going to play on Mermaidia Day. It's going to be a blast. Oh, that's nice. You should come. I'll think about it. Oh yeah, I found this pearl. My papa's necklace broke earlier. Oh no. Yeah, but it's fine. They're going to make some earring now, and don't need this one anymore. I just don't know what to do with this one. Do you want it? You sure? Yeah, why not? Thanks. No problem. Just promise you'll actually think about coming to my band's performance. Okay, now I know that this person also is in the band, I think. Hey, KJ. Sup? Just hanging out here? Mostly hiding from AJ at the moment, lol. Oh, they just keep going on and on about their band, and it's like, dude, I'm in the band. You wouldn't be laughing if you were in my shoes. AJ doesn't seem too bad. That's because they know not to annoy you, lol. You totes should check out our band on Mermaidia Day, though. We're going to be performing. Oh, maybe I will. We've been practicing. We're totally going to sound good together. That's nice. We even got Neon to agree to sing a couple of songs. Oh, I love their songs. They have such a pretty voice. Yeah, God, they are just so good. So, when are you going to ask Neon out? Ha ha ha. Don't you dare tease me about it. What am I even supposed to do? They are so perfect. What? Do I just walk up to them and say, hey, date me? That's crazy. I mean, that's ideally what you should do, lol. Fine, fine. Lol. Okay, so that's repeated. It's fun. Everyone's got their own little lives. And we need these urchins. Somebody trades you for them later. Hey, Nessie. Hey, Pearls. Did you see the new cafe that's opened up in the other town? No, I haven't had time to go anywhere. Oh, well, I'm hoping a cafe will open in our little corner of the world. That'd be nice. I really want some frozen lemonade without having to go out of my way. Yeah, that's the dream. I wish we could get a Mermertens here. I mean, what kind of Mermaidia are we if we don't even have a Mermertens? I miss the ice caps. Well, even the lemonade you like isn't the same everywhere. Yeah, true. Maybe we should make a petition. If you make it, I'll sign it. Pearlie's eyes glimmer. Nessie! Pearlie thrust a piece of pressed coral into Nessie's face. Looky look! You said you'd sign it. Alright. Nessie sighs, but signs the petition anyway. I hope this works. Hey kiddo, what's up? Just doing stuff. Want to check out my juggling skills? Sure. Coral shows off their juggling skills. They start off strong and Nessie seems actually impressed. Then the balls uncurl and they are fish. Nessie shakes their head as Coral feels embarrassed by their cheating. Shame on you. Sorry about that. I mean, come on, you didn't really think I could juggle underwater. You did. OMG, you're so cute. Well, it's not like magic exists here. Why couldn't juggling be a thing? Never change. Never lose your sense of wonder. Back in my days. Oh, fudge off. Okay. Oh, we're thinking about going to the band performance, but Mermaidia Day is still a few weekends away. Yeah, Gibbon says this is adorable. I don't know how many Bitsy games you've seen, but you can do some pretty interesting stuff with it. People have made puzzle games. A lot of them are adventure games like this, where you just go around and do fetch quests and stuff. But that's cool too. Okay. So yes, Yargnitz, which is stingray backwards. Sweater buddy, sweater buddy, sweater buddy, sweater buddy, sweater buddy, sweater buddy. Yargnitz winks, Nessie winks. There we go. Nice interaction there. Frankly, I think it's gotten a bit too warm to wear a sweater. Yeah, it's too much for a swim on the town, but it's nice in my cave at least. That's nice. I've taken swimming into the deep water every now and then. It's a bit too cold for me. Yeah, I generally don't stay there too long. I hate how I don't like the cold, but the warmth isn't that much better. I just want to wear a sweater forever. Same. Guess I'll suffer. Nessie girl, how are you? ... Oh, right. I'm sorry. Nessie buddy, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Just looking for stuff. For a potion? Yeah. Anything I can help with? Oh, well, I do need some jellyfish toxin. Sure, I can give you some, but I need some algae to make some. I kind of use some up. Yeah, sure, I'll get you some. Thanks, friend. How's your sister doing? Oh, she's all like going through a goth emo phase. I'm like, girl, just forget about her. But I guess breakups are never easy and take time. Well, she became a goth girlfriend before this, but like the emo thing is new. I see. Her GF honestly didn't even deserve her. Like, my sis is such a good person. Maybe a little blunt and standoffish, but like deep, deep, deep down, she's got a heart of gold. And if some stupid mer can't see that, then they totally don't deserve my sister. You're a good sibling. Oh! I stepped on a sea urchin. This was not just a collectible sea urchin. Stepped on me. Stepped on me. Are you kidding? This guy was dancing on me. I mean, just look at this. Broken, broken, gone, gone, broken, broken. I'm so sorry. Kids these days. Nasty. Alright, through the tunnel. Oh, hello. We got some tiger sharks here. So big that you only see their eye. Mr. Whale Shark. Oh, it's a whale shark, I guess. Yeah, I guess it looks a bit like a whale shark. Hello, Nessie. Hello, Mr. Whale. Lovely day we're having, isn't it? It is nice. My husband has just gotten back from visiting their mother and brought back their coin collection. Oh, whoa. It's those human shiny things my mum told me about, right? Indeed. Cool. Oh, what's that you got there, dearie? Oh, just some sea urchins I found. Oh, sea urchins. I still remember the days when those were the currency of the ocean. Really? Sadly, yes. I don't know how the urchins felt about it themselves. Oh no, should I have left them alone? Oh no, most sea urchins are quite happy to find someone they can use to travel farther than they can go themselves. Oh. You can give them to me and I'll ask them where they want to go. I speak a good amount of the urchin language. Oh, yeah, sure, here. Nessie gives sea urchins to Mr. Whale Shark. Hey, Mr. Whale Shark? Yes, dearie? Does your husband have any coins they don't really need? I have this coin that they gave me. Oh no, gosh, that's yours and stuff. Oh, I don't mind, dearie. Here, have it. Got coin. Oh wow, thank you so much. It is my pleasure. Getting closer, getting all those ingredients. So this, to me, when I first played this, it looks a lot like a dolphin, which is awesome. But as we can see with some of these portraits, but not others, they sort of anthropomorphize them when we enter a conversation. So Nessie is certainly like that. But some of the fish were just fish. But yeah, that's cute. This dolphin's a bit scarred up. Their name is Hunter. Hey, babes. Hey, Hunter. Do you need a tooth? A tooth? I was fighting this dude behind the sewing lot at McMurnald's, and while I was trying to talk them down, they just like punched me, and I totally beat their ass afterwards. But my tooth was all wobbly, and now it fell out. So do you need a tooth? Sure. Hunter gives you that bloody tooth. It is kind of gross. Yeah, thanks, Hunter. Do you think I'm still hot? What's bringing this on? I guess like scars are one thing plenty of people have into them, which works out for me, but a missing tooth. I mean, I can probably make you a fake tooth, or we can magic into your mouth. Oh, can it be silver with some cool design? Sure. Thanks, babes. You're real cool, babes. You know that, right? Thanks. Good. Know your value. Another sea urchin. Oh. I didn't even need all of them to give to Mr. Whale Shark. Okay, I think there's only one more place I need to go. Oh, how do I get back? Oh, I can't leave. Hello? Yikes. I should be able to leave this screen right now. By going to the right, right? Oh, okay, there we go. I guess those little particles down there represent the cave entrance to get back here. That's good. I was afraid I would have to give up on this game. We're very close to the end now. There's only a few more people to talk to. Oh, that's a background character. This is some kind of anglerfish. It's Florence. Florence, what's wrong? Jules broke up with me. What? But yeah, look, I don't really want to talk about it. Okay. Got the algae. Nessie sneaks up and steals a glowing tear before it hits the sandy ground. Well, I'm officially the worst friend. Oh, poor Florence. Flotsam Jr. Hey, nerd! Hey, nerd! Rude. Tough cookies. Fair enough. So what's up? Just chilling. Did you see the play last night? Sadly not. I had to finish up a potion. Sucks. It was a Mirth and Mercy mystery. It was like Mermy and Merpence were asked to solve the case of counterfeit sand dollars by Inspector Marriott. Ah, don't spoil it for me. Sorry. Ugh, hope I can go to the play tomorrow. I hope so too. I really need someone to talk to. You can wait. Yes. We're in a world with no televisions, just plays. Oh, it's Blobfish. Hello, Blob. Okay. Another jellyfish. Hey, Jules. Okay. Hey, I was wondering if... Okay. Wait a sec. Don't tell me these two just broke up with each other. Was this some misunderstanding? Oh, I'm not getting in the middle of this. So this jellyfish was going out with this anglerfish, I guess, and they broke up. That's too bad. Oh well, plenty more fish in the sea. Ho-ho! Here's Neon. Neon, they are going to sing in the band performance later. Hi, Ines. Hey, Neon. Hey, do you mind helping me out? Sorry, let's do a different voice. Let me see. British accents. Oh, sure. I'm trying to decide what to wear for a show. I'm going to be singing with Panic at the Seafloor. So you want to look nice for KJ? What? No! Haha, you're so transparent. Nessie snickers, Neon pouts, crossing her arms and blushing. But what should I wear? Something cute? All my clothes are cute. Neon, all I wear is sweaters. I'm really not good at clothes. Yep, it's true. I can relate. What's this? Nothing. Alright, so we found that algae, so our jellyfish friend should be able to help us. Hey June, here. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Just give me a moment. Tenses her squishy see-through hot bod that she achieved through yoga and produces some toxin. June and Nessie panic since Nessie, the idiot, didn't bring any containers. They find a plastic bag floating. June gives Nessie a plastic bag full of jellyfish toxins. Well, that felt crazy. You gotta be more prepared, bud. Don't judge me. Alright, let's check in on Sandy. Have you managed to do that fool's errand? Is this the seaweed thingy you need? No, sorry. Damn, these are hard to find. It's okay, I won't give up. But I think I might have everything now for the potion. Let's find out. Da-da-da-da-da. The ingredients. I have a tear, a coin, scraps, toxins, a tooth, and a pearl. I think that's everything. Let's go. You have collected all the ingredients. Please stand by as the potion is brewing. Whoosh! And now I'm big again for some reason. And so the potion is done. Hey Nessie, I still couldn't find... It's okay, I finished it. Whoa, awesome. Gimme. Just be careful. Gives the potion to Sandy. Oops. Too bad. Sandy! I'm going to kill you! Sandy has used the move Flee. Nessie used the counter move Run after your best friend. And now the cave is empty. And so concludes our glimpse into the life of a sea witch. That's the end. That was a lot of fun. I played through that all myself a couple of weeks ago. And I thought it would fit really well for a non-humanoid protagonist itch stream like this. So there you go. Onion has some other games that you can check out. Might as well click this link right now. while you can see it. And yeah, it looks like most of them are other Bitsy games. So there you go. Fun stuff. Let's move on. Yeah, I do like a game where most people are non-binary. It's nice. Change of pace. Okay. I guess I'll tell you right now, Axel's Journey is one I wanted to play, but I don't think I'll be able to. It didn't run in Wine. I booted it in my virtual machine and it ran extremely slowly, but it's really cute. It's about a mutant it's a mutant axolotl who aspires to become a mad scientist and escapes from a lab, and there's lots of fun platforming through like tiny axolotl in normal size lab, which is a kind of trope that I enjoy, and apparently you even get a grappling hook later. So we're not going to play that, but what we are going to play is this one. Agouti Agouti. 2019. Available on PC, Mac, and Linux. Made by Blunderboffins, which is a label by Jason R.T. Bond. As you can see in the corner, it was created for Dynacon or DinaCon 2019, which stands for the Digital Naturalism Conference, held in Gamboa, Panama, but you can contribute remotely, and that's what Blunderboffins has done here by making a little game experience about the agouti, which is... Hang on, let me check if it's recognizing my controller. Oh, it is. Excellent. Let's do this. Hold cross to run, pick up a fruit with square, and I missed some of the other controls. Okay. We'll eat the fruit. Great. So the agouti is a rodent that is up to 75 centimeters long, so it's larger than a rat. And it's native to the area where this conference was held in Panama. And one of its characteristic features is it has no tail, or it has a small tail, but it's able to stick up the fur on its bum to look bigger. So if it's threatened or something, you will see it doing this and sticking its fur out and threateningly presenting its bottom. Yeah, so this is a little art game that tells you a little bit something about the agouti. Blunderboffins created the 3D model by scanning in some motion capture from real agouti creatures. But somehow I don't think this particular environment is much like what you would see around Panama. We're on a tiny planetoid, not unlike the fish game I played earlier, I guess. You can see the curvature of it pretty strongly there. But I believe this game also has some element of procedural generation with the way that the plants are arranged on the planet. Whether that happened in the development stage or if it's done dynamically, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, we can only hold one fruit at a time. So we're going to take the fruit away to a safe place to eat it. This is sort of a prototype, I think. I don't know if they intended to put other game mechanics into it later, but for the moment it's pretty cute. You run around, you find fruit. You can see through the floor there. Nom 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 nom. Perhaps there are predators in the game that I'm not aware of just at the moment, and we can scare them off like this. Or this might just be an aesthetic button. But it seems like the whole grabbing a food and then taking it into the grass to eat is supposed to be a mechanic. If nothing else, it might be indicative of the actual behavior of an agouti. You don't just want to eat something out of the open, you might get swooped. So it only makes sense to take it someplace safe before you eat it. So there were lots of different ways to contribute to the Digital Naturalism Conference. And creating a game was just one of them, but it was accepted. You can see this game on their website of the conference, as well as on Blunderboffin's itch.io page. And alongside it, you can see a picture of an actual agouti, which, by the way, just so you know, the colors here are not true to life. In real life, agouti are brown. The agouti here is a vivid orange yellow. A little bit vaporwave, I guess. That's just the aesthetic of the game. Just so you know. Yeah, Gibbon says this is a really nice art style. And I agree, yeah, that's part of it. It's got the low poly look, but also the color scheme. But the plants too, that's really different, isn't it? The agouti is a real shape of a real agouti, if not color. But these plants are very alien and strange, and the sky is changing into all sorts of different colors. But yeah, as Gibbon says, these experimental games are great. Yeah. I believe this is described on the game page as an interactive audiovisual art piece, open brackets, video game, close brackets. Something like that anyway. I didn't write it down. But yeah, it's really cute. Oh, I can walk through the stalks, that's okay. Clearly this is not a highly polished video game experience, but it's really cute, and it's fun watching the agouti run around like it does. If you live in Panama, you might be familiar with this particular gate. They have strange proportions, don't they? Oh well. It's just because it's different to what I'm used to. It's nothing like a ring-tailed possum. Oh, that's nice. I can see through the planet to the other side. Yeah, small planet. I'm not sure what else is around here. I don't think there's other characters in the game, or actors, if you know what I mean. Yeah, not sure how much more I can get out of this, but you know, it's cute. And look, the sky's changing color again. Very nice. All right. That's a goody. Let's stop there, shall we? What's next? Oh, this is nice. Feed the ducks. So, if you know anything about Pico 8, it's a tiny little simulated game system. And very blocky pixels, which I'm very into as my aesthetic. This is a game by Kitten Master with a 4 for an A. And yeah, Pico 8, there's all sorts of fun things happening in the Pico 8 space. If you're familiar with the indie game Celeste, the original version of that was written in Pico 8. But our friend Mitchell Wolf also is an amateur Pico 8 developer. He's made a few experimental things with it. So this came out in 2019. You can play it on anything that's compatible with a Pico 8. So this is a game I didn't clock to when I was talking about all the cat games earlier in the month, but this is a very good example of a cat game. So my goal is the ducks. Well, actually, if I assume that my goal from the title of the game is to feed the ducks, okay, so we can throw corn to the duck. Nice. Eat my corn, and then you ride the duck. So I tested this a little bit, so I've been through the first minute of the game already, so I knew the objective. You get the corn, and then you throw it to make the duck go that way. And there's sort of a water current thing being simulated here. The water goes back and forward, so when it's going to the right, it'll lead the duck much better if you throw a grain. So yeah, we made it to the other side. No scorpion and frog situation here. Ah, another duck. Okay, giant duck. Even gianter duck. Oh my gosh. Now it's too big to get onto. Oh no. Maybe I can reset the duck. Oh my gosh. I probably should have been on it before I started feeding it. Very cute how the sound keeps getting lower and lower as it grows, but I think it's at maximum size now. Maybe. Oh, I can angle my shots too. That's really cool. There's a whole physics system in this game. Wait. Oh no, I can't angle them. But they do have a different arc if I throw while jumping. So let me see. Try and jump on the beak. Oh, what? Joystick disconnected. Oh, my controller ran out of batteries. Hold on a second. That's good that it gave me an in-game prompt about that. Okay, no harm, no foul. We'll just plug it in and we'll be able to keep going. So my goal right now is to jump onto the beak of the duck as it comes down to eat. Okay, if I just plug this in, then it connected and should be charging as well. Oh, what? It said connected on the screen. Hold on a second. Reset card. I'll just quit and then I'll start again. Pico 8. So Kitten Master has a few Pico 8 games. Oh, nuts. Have I not connected it? Oh, there we go. I didn't need to quit the game. Oh well. I really wasn't far into it. Let's go duck. Yeah. Oops. Oh, that's tricky. You turn around when the duck turns around. So you gotta watch your orientation. Be mindful. Let's go duck. Let's go. This way. But you also have to be careful not to fall off. Okay, let's go. Cool, cool, cool. Eat the corn. Eat the corn. Bounced off the beak. Funny. Hope you can hear the sound there. I might be able to check. Oh no, it doesn't make a sound unless I do an input. Oh well. There was a jingle at the start of the game, but I guess I missed it. Let's get to maximum duck size before we move on. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh! Oh no! Back to my original plan, jump on the beak. I'm not timing this very well, am I? Ah. Okay, hang on. Down, down, down. Ah! Yes, made it. Oh, well it must be maximum size now. Okay, cool. Let's go. Ooh. Naughty goose. Get back here. Wait. Where is goose? What? What? Did you know the main difference between a duck and a goose is the number of bones it contains? I had no idea. This is like a frog fraction situation. We've transitioned to a completely different genre. Okay, investigate. Question witness. The goose said it needed to look something up in an outdated almanac. Pat the duck. Please call him by his full name. Patrick. Pat the duck. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is just like a Carmen Sandiego style thing. I heard that Cindy has a crush on Steve. OMG, I know, right? Oh, this is so good. Should I walk to the hospital, to Helsinki, Finland, or to the abandoned library? Okay, did you know, even when dropped from a great height, a goose will not be hurt? This is because gooses have no bones. I don't know about that. Nurse. Of course not. Gooses cannot be a doctor, only a nurse. Maybe the nurse is a goose. Visit grandma. But your grandma is in another hospital. Okay, tipster. Lakeisha and Becky are totally fighting over Michael, but like he doesn't even know. Don't tell him I said that. Yep, still no closer to finding that goose. Let's go to Helsinki. That didn't take long. We must be very close to Helsinki already. Helsinki was founded in 1550 by King Gustav the first. Somehow I'm not sure about that. Santa Claus is here. Sorry, I did not see a goose. Make a snowman. You construct a snowman. You wonder if the snowman has seen any gooses. No, it has not. What is the tips to have for me now? Raquel needs to lose like 20 pounds, but like no one wants to tell her. Rude. To the abandoned library. I see a goose. There goes Goose. You must be on the right track. Indeed. Did you know the first book was printed in 1455 by Johannes Gusenberg, a German? The goose puns are strong. A ghost librarian. That goose said something about visiting a country with a history of Soviet conflict. By the way, I am a librarian for ghosts, not the ghost of a librarian. Pick up a book and wipe away a layer of dust, revealing the title Game Programming for Gooses. I heard Nina used to be a fish. That does not help. My notebook has nothing more for me. Now, I'm pretty sure Finland used to be Soviet. It's close to the Soviet Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Kind of land space, isn't it? I don't know specifics about its history, I'm sorry. Alright, investigate. Santa, what have you seen? The goose looked like it wanted to perform a surgery. Pretty obvious. Okay, let's go. We're on the right trail. This is good. Question. Duck, 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 duck. Whoop, I lost count of ducks. Wait a minute. I shouldn't have picked duck. I should have picked goose. What's happening? What? There you go. I got one of the endings, which is that the hospital turned into a duck and you go back to the start. I wonder if the investigator character I was playing in the second phase was still the cat. Well, that's interesting. This is a really good comedy game. Yeah, there were some great jokes there. I was not expecting that. Oh, I'm controlling the duck now. Yeah, I am. Great. An unexpected twist. So there's your credits. Thanks for playing. By Andrew. Vector art by O'Brien. Oh, O'Brien is the wife of Andrew, who is Kitten Master. I know because she's also credited for the next game I'm going to play. So yeah, if I had chosen Goose, maybe I would have gotten a different ending, but we're not going to find out. If you want to find out, go to Itch.io. Go to Kitten Master's page, Kitten Master with a 4 instead of an A. And yeah, go play Feed the Ducks yourself. It's available on many different platforms. There's downloadable copies for PC, Mac, and Linux. And there's a browser version that you can play right there in your browser. So while I was on Kitten Master's page, I found this other one, Christmas in the Coral Caves. And this credits O'Brien with a poem, which is a takeoff of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, but fish themed basically. So you can read that on the game page as well. But yeah, we're going to play it. Ho there, fish. I could really use your help. Sorry, no time to explain. Can you do old Santa a favor? Bloop. I'll take that as a yes. By the power vested in me, you are the Santa now. Go to the Coral Caves and I'm sure you'll figure it out. Thanks again. Gotta run. So yeah, now I am a fish who has to take the role of Santa. And I wonder if this is going to turn into a globe-trotting adventure game later. I guess we'll find out. What? Are you Santa now? I'm so jelly. That's a good pun. This guy is good with the puns, I could tell. Yeah, this is interesting. This might even... Actually, this has got background music, so I'm going to swap back to OBS. Yeah, that level's okay. I'll turn it up a bit. I'll turn it up a bit. Maybe a bit? Just a little bit. A bit more? Alright. Cool, cool. So this is another Pico 8 game. Just like just like feed the ducks. If you don't know what frog fractions is, by the way, it's crazy. It's pretty much like that times 1,000. So yeah, let's make Christmas happen for the land under the sea. We've got a rubber glove and a mitten. 2 mittens, great. I might need 2 rubber gloves. Hands usually come in pairs. Oh no, 3 mittens. Hello, crab. Nice hat. Never worn one myself. Maybe you should think about it. You know, if I'd played this earlier... Oh, peanut butter. Nice. So these are all the presents, I guess. If I'd played this earlier, I might have included it in my Echo-like games pixel art thing. Oh, cool. So now we distribute the presents to the people who want them. Great. And we find out what they want by talking to them. So the eel wanted a rubber glove for its tail. Now I can shake hands without it being a prank. I guess it's an electric eel, right? That would shock people on accident. By accident. By accident. Let me guess, there's going to be 8 mittens and I'm going to give them to an octopus. This is very cute. But who's getting coins and diamonds for Christmas? Hello, shark. Oi, got any 7s? The shark is playing Go Fish. Hilarious. Sunny's good. Ooh, starfish. Oh, 5. It wasn't an octopus, it was a starfish. Attaboy, Junior. It's important to stay warm. Very cute, very cute. Okay. Did that jelly mention what they wanted specifically? Ooh, the ray wants the sunnies. Radical. Thanks, little fish. My only regret is I didn't get to see their dialogue before I gave them the present. That's okay. So now we have a hat for the crab. Don't know who wants the peanut butter. Oh, peanut butter? Wait, think in American. You said on accident before, so you're already halfway there. Okay, brain. What do Americans put with peanut butter? Jelly. What is jelly? I think it's like jam. But jellyfish do not make jam, and yet the pun exists. So therefore, by the rules of pun logic, let's go. Yes, Gibbon says, this is very cute indeed. Yes. It's not completely genre bending like Feed the Ducks was. Or it's outright comedic, but I really enjoy the setup here. Whoops. Go down and around. I was all the way too far to the right. I need to find that crab again too. Let's go. Peanut butter. This is great. Wait till I tell breadfish. Good joke. Where was that crab? Down here somewhere. So these are the sorts of things you can do with the Pico 8. Action games, adventure games, puzzle games. Comparing it to Bitsy, I guess it's a bit more versatile, but it's also like a paid system. To get a development kit, you have to buy it. A hat! It's even better than I imagined! Cool stuff. And my present counter has disappeared. Does that mean I've distributed everything? I think everyone I've met has now got a present, right? No, I didn't get the shark a card. So I haven't explored fully yet. There must be somewhere in the middle that I haven't been, I think. But these fallen presents should give you a clue, right? Yeah, that's actually a problem. My bar has disappeared. Now I don't know how many coins I have. Oh, it wanted diamonds. 7 diamonds. 7 of diamonds. Thanks, Santa. Of course, more pun logic. I should have known. Alright, so now we go back to the start. I think I have 8 coins. Ah, trapped again. So yeah, there's a whole poem written by O'Brien, but I don't have time to read it right now. Dear Fish, thanks for your help. Love, Santa. P.S. You can keep the hat. I've got tons of those. Dolphin! This has been Christmas in the Coral Caves by Kitten Master. O'Brien drew the intro art. Special thanks to Zep for PX9. You found 9 out of 9 coins. Lovely. Unfortunately, the concept of currency does not exist in fish society, but you did a perfect job. Thanks for playing. Merry Xmas. Oh, thanks, Dolphin. Merry Xmas to you too. What a lovely game. Gosh, I am so charmed. So charmed. Okay. I guess that's it. Yep. So, oh, that's the end. That's all I had. That's good. I guess we're at about time. What is plants? Oh, okay. When you launch a Guti, I think it makes a folder called plants where that's where it's generated all the plants that exist on that planet. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Oof. All right, yeah. So that's all the games. I can't show you Axel's Journey, unfortunately. I tried. Didn't work too well, but if you have a Windows computer, try it out yourself. Maybe it'll work better for you. It's a very cute little thing. Pretty amateurish student project, but still cute and looks kind of nice. And is available in English and Brazilian Portuguese. Oh, should I? Let's do it. VirtualBox. Take me there. Go away. We're going to play the bare minimum of Axel's that I can manage to do. But yeah, this has been fun. If you know any good itch.io games where you're a non-humanoid, then I'd love to hear about them as well. Because this was a lot of fun to research and I found some really cool stuff doing it. So this is the absolute minimum settings that it goes to. Windowed mode, low graphics quality. So it's going to be a small window on the screen, unfortunately, but I don't have time to crop it right now. But this is sort of what it's like. I wonder what the in-game options does. Not much. So yeah, this was made by a group of people, but it's hosted on the itch.io page of Jabudino, or Yabudino. And this is Axel, the axolotl. She's very cute, and she's wearing a tiny little lab coat that has space for her tail. It's actually running a little better than I remember, so that's okay. But yeah, the frame rate's not great. I think that's due to performance of the virtual machine that I'm running. But yeah, this is one of my favorite concepts, is that you're a tiny character in a regular sized world. So everything is giant to you and you have to platform over it. This is something I've seen a few times in different games, and I always think it's really cool. So when I tested this game, I noticed, of course, that it doesn't run very well on my setup, unfortunately, but I also noticed that when I get to this point, for whatever reason, possibly due to performance issues, I can't make this jump. So this is as far as I can proceed in the game. There's a lot more to the game, even though it's still in development. But this is as far as I was able to get. So maybe you can do better. That's Axel's Journey. So goodbye. Yeah. That's where I'll end this stream. Those were the ones that I found and thought looked really fun and interesting. And yeah, I had a good time today, and I hope you did too. So I'll see you next week for more fun video games. And I hope you are doing well in the meantime. Bye.